I'm going to talk about the TurBiScat 2X today, and we could say, of course, in general, this is a replacement of the existing DualScat X, but no, there's much more to talk about. So to get us started with this new product, I would like to keep things simple at the beginning. So the instrument, the new TurBiScat 2X, is based on the TurBiScat. So let us first do some comparisons with the known. You all know the TurBiScat, of course. So let us do some comparisons with the TurBiScat and the TurBiScat 2X. So the optical setup is completely identical to the TurBiScat. So also on the TurBiScat 2X, we have a scattered light measurement. We have a wavelength of 650 nanometers as our LED light source. And we measure the scattered light at a 90 degrees angle and also, of course, at a 25 degrees angle. In addition, the device can be optionally equipped with a color measurement at 430 nanometers, of course. And further, the combination of Hastelloy and sapphire in a compact, seamless design with LED technology are further important features that have been adopted from the TurBiScat. So already at this point, we can see some features that were not available at the existing or with the existing DualScat X. Of course, a calibration unit is a well-known component which will come with the new device. Here we have decided that the calibration unit will come together with the device. So it's not an option, it is the same like, as you know from the LabScat 2, the calibration unit is a part of the device and will always come with the unit. We have decided to give you two options of connection. First of all, you all know, of course, the VariVent, the VariInline connection, which is known from the food and beverage industry. This is also the way we have connected our DualScat X in the past and the TurBiScat, of course. But further, you will get also an option with a flange, so you can use the instrument, for example, in our business field, industrial processes, chemical industry, and so on. So here we have more this type of connection. So the new TurBiScat has the two options, and you can decide either way you want to connect the instrument. Another difference to the DualScat X is the ambient temperature. We now allow an ambient temperature of 60 degrees. With the DualScat X, the maximum was 50, which limited our possibility in certain projects in the past. A unit is built in such a way that a thermal separation has been installed between the medium and the electronics. This separator protects the electronics from excessive temperatures. Where necessary, an optional cooling ring can also be used in order to offer our customers a solution also for higher ambient and medium temperatures. At the beginning, I promised you a couple of new innovations on the new TurBiScat 2X, and I'm sure you already have seen and recognized the new embedded display. Jonas already told you a lot about the platform Edge. What I'm going to do now is to show you a little bit how to operate this embedded display. Operating the display is pretty simple. So to jump between different menus, you just easily get closer with your finger, just for a very short time. So this way you jump between different menus. So we're back. Let's get one step further. And now to get deeper into a menu, you just have to keep your finger for a longer time at that optical sensor. Just, for example, I'm getting deeper into this menu now, stay longer with my finger, and at the end, I'm just turning back. So pretty simple, easy operation. But of course, much more convenient is to connect the sensor with your X-proof mobile phone if you are in the X zone, and do everything you want, you need to see whatever on your mobile device, whatever it is, a tablet or your mobile phone. You can see values. You see right now the parallel display of the different values. You can of course also set values, you can change whatever, so everything you know you can do on your mobile device. So this was pretty much everything about the instrument. There's just one little thing I would like to show you, and that's this brief instruction guide. Every instrument will come with this instruction guide. It comes in 12 different languages, and it will help you to start up the instrument. Thinking about possible applications and industries, of course, in general, we can say that the TurBiScat 2X will replace the DualScat X, so we have to look to some kind of the same fields of applications, which would be, for example, in the beverage industry, we have a lot of distilleries, then of course the chemical and pharma industry, and of course also there is applications in power plants. The official launch of the instrument will be beginning of next year, but already now we have built a couple of instruments which we are trying to kind of place in some of these industries to do trials and to collect as much information as possible, to have a nice base of information to, of course, provide to you later on. The first device will shortly be installed in one of the biggest distilleries in Scotland. The distillery I'm talking about is William Grant's, and I'm really happy now to welcome Callum Howitt to the agency meeting. Callum is one of the sales engineers of Process Plus, our partner in Scotland, and Callum is kind of leading this trial, and he is now going to talk about the trial and the application, so please welcome Callum.
Hi there, Frank. Many thanks for passing through to myself. It's great to be part of the Sigrist Agency Conference 2021. Today I'm here to talk about the TurBiScat 2EX, in which we have on trial, in which we're looking to have a trial with one of our distillery clients.
Thank you. Callum, can you say some words about the plant installation?
As in regards to installation, the TurBiScat 2EX will be a very simple process of installation. There will be a section of pipe at the start of the filtration process in which we will look to install a fairy vent housing where the TurBiScat 2EX will sit in. This is a fairly straightforward process with very little downtime for the distillery as well.
Yeah, I think we are all wondering about the application, Callum, so if you could give us some details about it.
As in regards to the application, our distillery client is looking to use this within their filtration process. Currently at this moment in time, our distillery client has what they call a mature blend spirit. The mature blend spirit is a minimum of 3 years in an ale cask. After this 3 years is up, what they plan to do is they put the spirit into their filtration process on site. However, with the spirit being distilled in an ale cask, they are finding, after their filtration process, they are finding a presence of ale cask and yeast still within the spirit. With the mature blend, if there was any presence of yeast or ale cask in it, this would show an increased range of turbidity, which the TurBiScat 2EX would pick up. This would allow, if there was any presence and an increased turbidity, with the instrument picking this up, this would allow site to bypass this batch of spirit before going through the rest of the filtration process. This would result in an overall better spirit at the end of the filtration process, in which our distillery client is ultimately looking for. Also, with the TurBiScat 2EX being an 8x rated instrument, this is a real advantage to all distillery clients out there, as in most areas of the plant it does require to have an 8x certification for it as well.
So what are the further plans once the device is installed?
They're looking to trial this for about a period of 3 months. In total, they've got 6 of these filtration lines there. If this trial is proven successful with the TurBiScat 2EX and they're noticing a better quality of spirit at the end with the detection of increased stupidity with any presence of yeast or ale cast, they'll look to install 6 of these TurBiScat 2EXs in each line.
Okay, thank you very much for this really interesting information, Callum. We are all really proud about the new TurBiScat 2X, and we wish you all the best of success.